Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. My name is John Howe. I'm chair of the finance department, and on behalf of Dean Ajay Venze and, in fact, the entire Trulas College of Business, we welcome you here and appreciate your time here. It was in 2013 that the RMI, Risk Management and Insurance Program, was announced. It exists under the umbrella of the Finance Department, but obviously in the College of Business as well. And the purpose of that was, in light of the kind of booming, vibrant, and yet I think in some ways underappreciated industries, we thought that it made sense not only for the industry but also for the students to initiate such a program. So that started in 2013. At the moment, we have about 50 students enrolled in RMI programs, and we're working to expand that curriculum to include, among other things, some so-called live cases. That's academic jargon for kind of real-time problem solving with companies. We'll probably start here in Columbia, but can see going beyond the boundaries of Columbia. These are great experiences for the students, and it's also hopefully helpful to the companies as well. We've done one such live case already. And so this is, again, a vibrant and growing industry. We really appreciate the support that State Farm has given us. We are leading the way, I think, in many ways in RMI. As we continue to try to build the program, we have aggressive goals for more enrollment and so forth. And again, we appreciate the support of State Farm. We're trying to create a greater talent pool for the RMI industry to draw upon. And I think so far we've done a good job of that. I think we are looking forward to expanding this program significantly over the next few years. So again, welcome. Thank you to State Farm for your support. And with these welcoming comments, let me turn it over to Tom Hines.
Thank you all for being here. I was saying earlier to John and Ryan and others, it's just nice to, I was talking to some of my friends in Jefferson City yesterday about the impact that the tornado had, and it's been a crazy time for a lot of people, and it's one of the reasons our corporate partner, State Farm, exists, I know, to be there in difficult times, and so we're thankful for that. I'm Tom Hines, as I say, Vice Chancellor for Advancement, and it's my pleasure to be here with you all today to celebrate the incredible partnership with Mizzou's most loyal corporate partners. We look at partnerships in a lot of different ways, but you know, as I like to say, we're always for more money. But in this case, what really is notable is the impact of the gifts. And several people are here representing areas within the university that have been supported by State Farm, and we're just incredibly grateful. As you know, we're in the midst of our Mizzou Our Time to Lead campaign. We just crossed the $1.2 billion mark, which is a lot of money where I'm from. And it's exciting that our goal is 1.3, so we're within shouting distance, so that's exciting. But as I say, as we talk about the opportunities to honor our donors, the gifts, it's really about the impact that the gifts have, and every dollar shows that. What I want to do today is talk a little bit about State Farm. They've been an invaluable partner to Mizzou throughout the campaign. Since Mizzou's Our Time to Lead campaign began in 2012, State Farm has given over $1 million and actually getting closer to the $2 million mark during just this campaign period. I think that's worth some applause. Thank you very, very much. I would be remiss if I also didn't point out that many of the organizations that State Farm so generously supports, they have chosen to award the most out of all nonprofits in the area to Mizzou. So that's been true year after year. As an institution, we're very proud of this honor and thankful for the partnership. This brings me to the reason for why we're here today. This year, State Farm has made their largest gift to Mizzou to date. It's my great privilege to announce that State Farm has given $165,000 to Mizzou, which brings State Farm's total support to Mizzou to $1.67 million. Please join me in thanking State Farm for that. Very grateful. This year, State Farm's generosity will touch 3 important programs here on campus. First of all, the Risk Management and Insurance Program in the Trulas College of Business, the Driver Safety Program through the MU Trauma Center, and the Financial Counseling Program and Services within the Office of Financial Services, Success. Just met our colleague who's running that, so I want to make sure I get it right. Office of Financial Success. Their support extends beyond our campus to serve our citizens statewide. Vehicle, fire, and extradition. Thank you, extrication. For some reason, I couldn't get that word out. Training for rural fire departments across the state through the MU Fire and Rescue Training Institute. Education events for parents of new drivers through MU's First Impact program, and high school personal finance course development in the College of Education. On behalf of our entire Mizzou family, we're so grateful for the continued generosity and support of State Farm. The impact of this gift will not only be felt by students here on campus, but in communities across Missouri. We can't thank State Farm enough for this partnership and our mission to serve as Dr. Cartwright likes to say, the university for Missouri that serves the entire state. Next, I want to welcome to the podium Ryan Kinney, who will speak on behalf of State Farm as their Central and Northeast Missouri agency sales farm. Before we welcome Ryan, please join me in thanking State Farm one more time.
Thank you, Tom, for that kind introduction. I introduced myself, Ryan Kinney. I'm a sales leader with State Farm here in Central Missouri, and that also includes Northeast Missouri. That also includes Jefferson City. So it's nice to be in Columbia today. Spent quite a bit of time in Jefferson City over the weekend, and so pleased to see our claims response and the agency response in Jefferson City. We have 1 in 4 homes insured in Jefferson City, so it's a big job. And I am so pleased the number of agents from around the state that came into Jefferson City just to help, whether they were working our customer response unit, whether they were just getting bottles of water and going into the affected community and walking around in the neighborhood and handing out water, not only to the homeowners, but to the people that were cutting up the trees and removing the debris. So we are there to help life go right. Very pleased with the response that we had in Jefferson City. I want to thank the university and Trulas College of Business for hosting us today. We're proud to continue our support with the University of Missouri with our 6 new gifts for 2019. And as Tom had said, our gift total this year is $165,000, which is our largest single-year grant award to Mizzou to date. And that is an increase of $24,000 from last year. MU is the largest single recipient of State Farm's philanthropic funding in the state of Missouri. The MU programs that we are supporting this year, they really underscore the statewide impact of the university, and it's an impact that is bigger and it's more profound than some may realize. So these programs help rural fire departments across the state keep their communities safer. They help parents of new drivers understand the rules for driving for their teens. They help at-risk teen drivers and older drivers be safer on the roads. They help high school students around the state learn the essentials of financial literacy. They help MU students and the community at large with financial literacy and prepare the next generation of financial experts to learn the essentials of financial planning and help the families realize their dreams. Now, I'd like to take a moment just to acknowledge our State Farm agents and employees that are here today. First off, Mike Sticknote, Mike right there. Mike's our agency field specialist in this area. Kevin Gamble, who makes all of this possible. He's our public relations specialist right here in Columbia. And most importantly, my State Farm agents that are here today. These agents are not just here for show. They are out in the community every day living our mission, and so I'd like them to stand up and be recognized. DJ Hines, Lisa Cravens, And I just want to say, Lisa just got back from a 36-hour trip from the Ukraine. Lisa's daughter is volunteering with the Peace Corps in the Ukraine. And I appreciate you so much, everything that you do, and the fact that you were able to make it today. Thank you. Mara White, Justin Hahn, Brian Hazelrig, Rob Dunscombe, where are you? Rob's back there. Rob's hiding. Thank you, Rob. Our local grant programs would not be possible if it was not for the presence of State Farm agents in our communities and the business that they provide. They make these grants possible. So would you give our agents a round of applause? Now, speaking of our agents and our employees, we have at State Farm a matching grant program. And over the last year, individual State Farm associates, now this is separate from the $165,000, our individual agents and associates and retirees of State Farm have personally donated more than $60,000 of their own money to MU, and then they use our company matching program that doubles the impact, and so the total has been over $125,000 donated this year from our employees in the matching grant from State Farm. As I said earlier, at State Farm, we like to say that we're here to help life go right. The programs that we're recognizing today are doing that for our communities throughout Missouri. They're helping make them safer, stronger, and better educated. So again, thanks to the University of Missouri for the great work that you're doing. We're happy to support that work again in 2019. Thank you.
Really excited to be here, and I just want to say one more thing. When Ryan was talking about his colleagues, I talked to a number of them who were Mizzou grads, and so along with this incredible support that have been provided, almost $2 million just during the campaign, I should add, we also really appreciate the recruiting relationship. Hope you'll continue to encourage some of our students to work with you. I know you've been active in that process, and so that's really been a very important part of the growing partnership with State Farm and the university. So we have some refreshments over here, and really want everybody to take advantage of that. And I just want to illustrate one more time that, you know, partnerships gets overused sometimes, but when I think about our corporate partners, State Farm is really at the top when I think about, again, that vending relationship, the recruiting relationship, and now the giving relationship. And so we're very, very grateful. So please join me in one more. All of the representatives of State Farm, would you stand one more time and allow us to thank you for your support. Please enjoy the refreshments and stay as long as you can. Thank you.